car manufacturers are losing market share to Chinese car brands, but they're kind of thinking to themselves, you know what? In the sports car area, we can hold on to this because the Chinese are not really making many sports cars. And it's true, or at least it was true. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. It's great to have you with us, guys. Now, you know that BYD are making models for every segment. I mean, they have more car models now than any manufacturer in the world, which is insane considering only a few years ago they sold only 400,000 cars globally. How have they done this? I don't think anyone really knows how they've done this. But now they have a Ford F-150 pickup truck rival coming. In fact, two of them. They have models in every single segment, but they don't have sort of middle-priced electric sports car like a Porsche 911, or at least they didn't. Anyway, that appears that it's about to change. It appears that this segment will be one that BYD will be covering as well. The Denza brand, which is now owned by BYD, used to be part-owned. It was a 50-50 joint venture between BYD and Mercedes-Benz, but BYD, I believe, bought out the entire partnership from Mercedes a few years back, and they're now using it as their own brand. They've unveiled a sports car that will compete with the Porsche 911 at the Shanghai International Auto Show, and it's a 4-seat coupe equipped with BYD's best technology, which is really scary. Think about it. 1,000 kilowatt fast charging. I think it looks better than a Porsche. It looks amazing. Whoever designed this vehicle is just done a phenomenal job. 1,000 kilowatt charging, BYD's new blade battery with higher energy density. I mean, massive power. We're looking at about 1,500 horsepower. I really think if you're a legacy manufacturer, even if you're Porsche or Ferrari, you've got to be concerned that really BYD are going after not your entire market, but certainly might get a bit of it. The Denza has a pretty sexy look, I think, and apparently there will be both a hardtop and a convertible version. As a two-door coupe, the Denza Z has a compact body dimension, says Can't Use China. The cabin narrows from the B-pillar, creating a muscular shape of the rear wheels, and it comes with frameless windows, hidden door handles, and as you can see, very big wheels. They look like maybe 22-inch wheels. Really good looking car. So there's going to be three versions. Well, more than that, but three main versions. There's going to be the coupe, 2-seat coupe. There's going to be a 4-seater coupe, and there's going to be a convertible. There might be a ragtop. There might be a 2-seat convertible and a 4-seat convertible. I'm not sure. So really there's three main choices here, but then obviously lots of variants underneath them, different power options, different battery sizes, I would assume, don't know yet. However, unlike traditional internal combustion engine sports cars, the Denza Z has steer-by-wire, which is what this Tesla Cybertruck has. Very few vehicles in the world use this, but in this case, it might be even better than the Cybertrucks because it's steer-by-wire, as in digital steering, doesn't have a direct, hard physical cable between the steering wheel and the wheels. It's powered by advanced artificial intelligence algorithms, according to BYD. The system offers a smoother, more refined handling experience on regular roads while still ensuring precise and responsive steering on the track. So what this means is, on the track, you find it can be difficult if there's a hairpin turn. There's some tracks around the world have these really sharp hairpin turns. That's where this is going to come into its own. It's going to need a lot less turns to lock, make it a lot easier to drive this car really fast. But at high speed, it will be able to use this artificial intelligence, use these smarts to mean what they'll do is slow down the response. So let's say you're doing 250 kilometers an hour, 150 miles an hour on the straight, and you're about to hit a corner, or maybe there's a couple of little swerving, turning corners. It will dull the response, so you're not going to go and flip the car. Now, what this does, BYD says it will create extra space because it has a foldable steering wheel as well. Extra space for people who want to do actual race driving. Foldable steering wheel is unreal, and it'll help during collisions. This is kind of rad. And this is what it enables. Having this steer-by-wire means you can remove the steering wheel, have that option as a manufacturer to have that feature. The Denza Z will be equipped with the Denza M suspension system, which is an upgraded version of BYD's existing Denza Z, which is really impressive suspension. It's an intelligent magnetic damping body control system capable of making real-time adjustments based on road conditions with suspension responses occurring in under 10 milliseconds. Some experts believe BYD's Denza suspension system is the best in the world. One thing it can do really well is help to prevent G-forces. So if you go around a corner really fast, it can kind of like basically turn the car, sort of angle it to the side, and that means you can get around a corner quicker. It'll be a huge advantage compared to cars that don't have this feature. According to Denza, or according to BYD, this technology provides massive stability and support during high-speed cornering on tracks. The Denza system will also be available on other upcoming Denza and BYD cars. So, full specifications. Well, we don't know, but it will be priced above $42,000 according to sources, which is obviously the case. I mean, I think we all knew that was going to happen. But we do know it's going to get BYD's new motors. These motors are capable of spinning at 30,511 RPM, which is the fastest. These are the fastest spinning electric motors in the world. That means performance is improved, a lot of power. Basically, what that also means is efficiency is improved. Then you're going to combine that with BYD's new 1,000 volt architecture. These things are going to be unbelievable. I mean, holy hell, they look amazing. Performance will be incredible. So if you are the competition, if you are making Porsche supercars, or if you're Maserati, who are already really struggling, if you're anyone in this niche, you've got to be looking at BYD saying to yourself, should we be concerned? My answer would be, you probably should be. Now, I know a lot of the traditionalists out there are going to say, oh, no, people will keep buying their Porsches. But if you look at Porsche sales worldwide, they're falling. They're going down. Porsche sports cars are amazing. They're one-of-a-kind type thing. But when the world moves to electrification, Porsche won't have the same advantages it does with internal combustion. So the future is going to be remarkable. Let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comments. Bye-bye. If you've signed a deal to become a distributor for BYD, you might want to have a look at the fine print, because BYD has found a way around the distributor here in Australia with their new Denza brand. Now, I'm assuming that BYD can do the same thing with their Fang Cheng Bao brand and Yang Wang brand. I mean, BYD have 4 different brands. And as far as I can tell, these distributors in Europe and Australia and New Zealand and potentially other countries as well, Thailand, they're licensed to sell BYD vehicles, but not the other brands. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. Now, what's happening here? What is this story about? Well,